Chris.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Wilson running left on the option. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
3rd play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Yeah.
From the gun, it's Wilson. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Tempo. Go 14. Run it.
On 1st down, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Anthony Barr in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again. Myles Garrett in there to get
Yeah, I
him.
clicked on one accident.
That sacks on back-to-back plays.
Yeah. I clicked on the lineman and then clicked off on accident really fast.
3rd and very long. From the shotgun, Wilson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And got his man complete. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They run. It's Gurley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
I might just throw the fucking shit up from now. Blind read.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. This time Wilson will throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
If you want to, you can put that linebacker on hook pro on the hard side, and you can take away that deep route.
Firing but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love
like
it.
Here, Drew, you can take that fly, and then I'll take the deeper route. And then
Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking themselves, and it's
you can take away that playmaker right that they have coming across the field.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Whoever's on the backside. Yeah.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now Wilson on second down. His throw caught.
This game is anything, bro.
First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got it first and goal at the 6. From the gun, Wilson. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Dancing to his left. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
So third and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense.
Fumble,
He's
man.
going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Oh, Brandon, that was a big play by the defense to keep him at the end zone on third down. So there's an early decision to be made here, isn't there? I know that 3 is awfully tempting, but I'd pull on my big boy pants right now, and I'd go for it.
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
I'm be honest, I didn't even know Drew was on the defense. I didn't even know. I must not have been paying attention. Bro, I swear I was not paying attention to what was going on.
That drive just seemed to go for an eternity. I could kind of hear our sponsors saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. But then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement, but plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they wanted to get those products out there. They wanted to stop that drive, just were unable to do so.
They start the drive with a give to Allen. Space to maneuver at the 40. 38 yards on the scamper there.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone
Depends
of this
who comes
offense.
out, to be honest.
Not every run's going to be a big hitter,
right?
but you know they'll take that type of result on each
You feel me, bro?
attempt.
You never know.
Carr gives to Lynch on the draw. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
The previous play was a nice run, so they came back with the draw. I think they were trying to fool the defense into thinking they would throw the ball and wanted to run it again. Unsuccessful, but this team is definitely showing they want to keep it on the ground.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
I'm just bullshitting. Like, too many wrong comes with it real quick. So.
694, 637. Low, low, low.
Two minutes remain here in the first half. Back to the booth right after this.
Hey, 734. Get set. 180.
You running that corner, Bosa? Alright. No, you can.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr.
Yeah, no,
coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson being chased out left.
What the?
And that is intercepted.
That's what we're doing?
Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I got your help underneath, Bosa.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Oh, he did. He definitely did get 2 feet. Yeah, he definitely did get 2 feet.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I think it was a click on, but the CPU was right there. Yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, no doubt.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not got much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Bobby Wagner. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. And Detroit getting set to go now. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now Gurley. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. Two remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Damn, I got a good block.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that. The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They stay on the ground with Allen. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
I'm pretty sure he's been blitzing Bobby, so I think if I can get the people out of the middle.
29. Hey, later, 2.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr.
Oh,
complete on the deep ball.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Detroit. Todd Gurley, 87 yards. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
Okay.
Gould with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
That was the worst part, man.
Set now to kick this one away,
and
off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I know that's not blazing silver
on
like that.
The 19-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll power his way up near the 25. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
From the gun on third down. Carr flush to his right. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Here's Andy Lee now as he's on here to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And Detroit getting set to go now. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
But that certainly felt like an example of the defense just saying, okay, we've had enough. We've gotten mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side. They got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game, they want to keep it going.
Again they run with Gurley. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
Now Wilson.
No.
He's got a man. It's T.
Bro.
A good pick up there at 20 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
Bro, this receiver's literally catch every high ball. Like, I'm
confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And so Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. The 20, 10, touchdown, Detroit. Todd Gurley with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Lions add on to their lead. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
An all-time great tackler, Brian Dawkins, making the play there. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
It sucks when we fucking balled out and just stupid shit. Fucking give it to them, bro. That's Madden. Fuck it. That's Madden. Yeah, we should.
On this, the sickest part is when it says desync, it says stats will not be recorded from this game, so that's the sickest part. I'm not even fucking tired, but I don't got shit else to do, so I might as well get the fuck off too. Yo, Parker. The game I lost at the end of my streak, I lost 6-3. But I only had 2 possessions the whole game. They had 2 clock on and we're just running the ball. So I had the first possession of the game, I put up 3 points, and then the last possession, when I had like 2 minutes left, and they kicked the field goal to go up 6-3. That shit blew me.